Well, we're waiting now for the the Moondogs, rather, and their opponents to get in. Here comes Jimmy Hart with his Moondog hat on. And they are equipped with a bone. Haven't seen them in a while, and that's good.
The Moondogs are back, baby. Big, rough, and tough. I told you, you can only spin somebody for so long, but they're back live and in person. Woo!
Yeah. Okay, well, let's get ready for the action and the official announcements. All right, Dave.
One fall, 10-minute time limit match. Total weight of 437 pounds. Over on the right, from Memphis, Tennessee, Jim Jamison and Jesse Owens. And going against them, the International Roughnecks. Total weight of 512 pounds, Jimmy Hart's Moondog. Match one fall, 10-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Okay, it'll be Jamison starting out. And we're ready. Bell time as we have one Moondog remaining against Jamison.
The Moondog, Neil Jamison, even actually before the bell sounded, he went right after him. Jim Jamison, Jesse Owens. Facing the International Roughnecks. Gone for a while, but as Jimmy Hart said, they're back. Looks like they're setting out to prove it in the ring. Hanging Jamison over the top rope. Looks like he's working on his eyes or choking him. Oh, he had a choke on him. That's what he was doing.
Come on, Russell. Isn't it good to see the International Roughnecks back, the Moondogs? Come on, man.
Thrilled, Jim. I can't tell you how thrilled I am.
Moondogs make the exchange. Big power slam by the Moondog on Jim.
Back, they come in with a rather impressive one-sided win over what they should have won, Jamison and Owens. We're interested in bringing to the folks the action that took place in a 12-man elimination match that you, I think, are going to really be surprised at. Let's take a look at the action right now. Roughhouse has been, when he was in that corner, they split him open, busted him wide open, and now Roughhouse will have to leave the wrestling area. At 5 minutes and 40 seconds, Roughhouse Fargo will be eliminated, and it looks like Jesse Ventura. Ventura also. Handsome Jimmy slammed down on a table by Jesse Ventura. And Jimmy's eye is busted open, his left eye. Jimmy Hart having hysterics about Jimmy Valiant getting him out of here. Brings an umbrella up there and nails Buddy Landell. Wheeling away in there. And boy, I'll tell you, Steve Kern really ripped him out. We see a loose chain on the ring floor. Landell bleeding. I can't keep up with everybody. I think there's only, well, the two assassins who have masks on, and Norvell Austin. I don't believe Austin's bleeding, but Landell certainly is. Steve Kern is. Stan Lane is bleeding. Landell still stretched out in the ring. One of the assassins is eliminated. And again, the assassin may have something in that helmet. Lawler dropped. And Idol, wait a minute, Idol may be bleeding. Yep, he is. Lawler flailing away at the assassin. Idol being told to leave. Well, the family feud is boiled down to Lawler on one side, one of the assassins, and Norvell Austin on the other, with, of course, the ever-present Jimmy Hart. Roughhouse and Hansen Jimmy eliminated relatively early. Likewise with Jesse Ventura. Jesse and Handsome Jimmy tangled, and they eliminated each other. Lawler trying to battle off the assassin and Norvell off. Calhoun. Norvell's got a chain on his fist. Lawler firing away on the remaining members of the family. Hollering for somebody. Looks like some more family members. And here come the Moondogs. They were run out of the territory, and the Moondogs are back. Lawler is now bleeding. Well, they were not in the initial. Steve Kern comes roaring out at the 25-minute mark. Austin Idol, Stan Lane. The referee, by rules of the match, declare that the first family are the winners because Lawler was bleeding. Yeah, that was it. The 12-man hospital elimination, and you saw, of course,
you know, even them saying hearts of Will can't upset me today. Don't talk what I'm trying to talk. Moondog fever, baby, they're back. You just ramble on and on, don't you, Russell? I'd like to plug your mouth out with my fist, man. Well, let me tell you something right now. The Moondogs are back. It's Moondog fever. The family is bigger and stronger. Convery, Austin, the dog, baby, you name it. Bruise Brothers, Landell, we're back to stay. The Assassins, but mostly my Moondogs, man. The International Roughnecks. From now, what you saw a while ago, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Look how bad my Moondogs is. You see this cigarette? Come here, eat this cigarette for me, baby. Get a close-up of this. Look at that. Can you do that, Russell? Can you do it? No, you can't do it. You can call me Wilbo all you want, baby, but the family is here to stay, baby.
Jimmy Hart ranting and raving about the big Moondogs, who are in fact back. And I don't think there's any question about it. Nobody's ever said that they were anything but tough. And it's bad news for anybody they're going to be going against. We're going to take time out. We'll be back in just a moment. With us today in person, but he is on videotape. Let's take a listen to the King.
Now, before Jimmy Hart and his Moondogs get completely overjoyed and tickled to death at seeing me in a hospital room, let me explain this situation. It's true, I am here at St. Francis Hospital, but not because of what your Moondogs did to me last week, Hart. Simply because for the past week I've had a nagging cold, and it could have turned into something more, and my good friend Doc Salmons thought that it'd be best if I were 100% for this Monday night, so he advised me coming in here and getting things all cleared up. And believe me, Hart, I'm feeling better by the minute, brother. I'm going to be out of here tomorrow afternoon, and when I get in that ring down there Monday night, it's going to be a little different story than it was last week. Now, I don't know if your Moondogs can speak English or if they understand what I'm saying here, Hart. But if they don't, brother, you better translate this into something they do understand, because I want them to know what's in store for them down there. Well, they're real tough when it's 2-on-1, when they can jump somebody from behind. And they're real tough when they got those big 5-pound bones they can swing around and hit somebody over the head with. But I don't know how tough they're going to be when it's 2-on-2. Because you see, this week it's going to be Bill Dundee and the King. And brother, I plan to put something on your Moondogs that Ajax won't take off. And Hart, I hope that you get close to that ring, because I'm going to punch your skinny little lights out, punk. Now, your Moondogs have been suspended for 30 days, and they've been out of work and they've been out of money. But they better get used to the feeling, Hart, because when I get through with them Monday night, and when Bill Dundee gets through with them, We plan on letting them spend 30 days in a room just like this one right here. And that's not a threat, Hart. That's a promise. You can take it to the bank, brother.
Okay, in just a moment, we're going to be back in the ring with the action of the big Russian invader going against Robert Reed. Coming out now, we're delighted to have the superstar. Billy.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, my God. Well, he is... Jerry Lawler is not
the
here.
king in here today. He's coming to death. Well, let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something, and Lawler, baby. You know, y'all are making a lot of accusations. I can't even talk today, man. I'm so excited about seeing you out here, Billy Dundee, and the king ain't here. How convenient, huh? Let me tell you something, baby. You know, y'all talk about 2-on-1. You talk about 2-on-1. Well, let me tell you what, baby. You're so big and bad, there ain't no one man that can whip 2-on-man, so we might as well start living up to our reputation. Oh, get out of here. Get him, boys. Come on, I don't want to hear this.
Come on,
Let's
Jimmy,
see how tough you are now, Dundee.
Yeah.
Come on, you want 2-on-1? Well, you got 2-on-1. Cut him off. Moondog, cut him off. Come on the door.
Typical family.
Cut him off.
Tactic.
Cut him off. Well, we might as well live up to our reputation,
you got
right?
the reputation.
Cut him off. Cut him off.
I'll tell you that.
Cut him off. Get him. You've got him now. Get him. Come on. Come on, get him.
Dundee not backing up a step. He goes roaring after the Moondog.
No one man can beat two good men, baby.
They got the bones,
Bust him open.
2-on-1.
I want to make sure he don't show up anywhere, baby.
Yeah.
Work on him. Work on him. Work on him, baby.
Let's see if we can get some help out here and get these Moondogs out of there.
You don't need help, baby. He's a superstar. He doesn't need any help. Look at him right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. There you go. Come on, call her a whip now, people. Call me a whip now. Don't you point at me, you big fat slob over in the audience over
You're
there.
not doing anything, Jimmy. The Moondog's up there with 2 of them.
Beautiful.
They got bones in their
Our
hands.
reputation,
Yeah,
baby.
I
You
know.
said we had a reputation,
Oh, you got
right?
it, all
Lawler
right.
said everybody says that, well, then we might as well live up to it. Beautiful, Moondog. Beautiful. That's right. That's right, man. Look, he doesn't look like a superstar now, does he?
Can we get some help out here and get...
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him, baby. Superstar.
Casey just joined us, the Moondogs. Both of them jumped Bill Dundee. They got the bones. They got everything else in there.
Come on, Moondog. Put it to him, baby. I want to make sure he doesn't go anywhere anymore, man. Beautiful. That's right. Throw him out of the ring.
Must be because you're afraid of it when they're even odds with 2
Hey, you
on
don't hear
2.
us out here crying or complaining, baby, do you? You never hear us out here crying or complaining. Come on, baby. See, the more they call me wimp, the more things like this are going to happen.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Jimmy, just get your Moondogs
Watch
and get
him.
out.
Come on, get him. Watch him. Watch him. He's got a chair. Watch him. Watch him.
Well, Dundee evened things up a little bit when he jumped in there with that chair, but now the Moondogs back at it again with those bones. Going after one man, Bill Dundee. Here comes the Rock and Roll Express.
There's your superstar, baby. Now we're coming in. They got in the ring. 6 guys against 3, huh?
I see you guys running, too. Rock and Roll Express and Rick Gibson come in to even things up.
Let me tell you something, Hart. Jimmy Hart, you ain't a man. You ain't nothing, punk. Jackie Fargo said it once. You stink, Hart. You stink. And everything about you stinks, Hart. Well, let me tell you something. You and them 2 lousy Moondogs, they don't mean to nothing. Because if me and Johnny Lawler beat on one of them, he wouldn't be standing here. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When we get you and them 2 stinking Moondogs in the ring this week, we're going to tear your clothes off, Hot. Then we're going to peel every piece of skin off your body, brother. Then we're going to beat your damn brains out.
Well, I can't really say that I blame Billy one bit for being as furious as he is because of the way the Moondogs jumped on him. We're about ready for the next bout. The Russian invader coming in now with Hart.
And you ain't seen nothing yet, Russell.
Coco, good to have you back out here. I just want to say right now that we've talked to you a couple of times regarding the U.S. Junior Heavyweight title with Tommy Rogers. From your standpoint, unfortunately, certainly that Tommy won the title back after you had beaten Tommy. I do want to tell you this, that I really want to congratulate you, because going back over the many scientific matches that we've seen with Billy Robertson and Tony Charles, and we've just seen a lot of them in here. The match between you and Tommy on both occasions has been filled with nothing but classic wrestling. I certainly want to congratulate both you and Tommy.
Thank you. You know, Tommy's a good wrestler, but I want to thank the fans and everybody that was behind Tommy and I, because, you know, we fought hard. I mean, the first time I beat him, and the second time, like you said, he won the match, and it was a great match, and I really want to thank Eddie Marlin to promotion for giving me another chance, opportunity for this match, because personally, I don't think Tommy wanted to give me this match, because, you know, it's a great, I really want to thank Eddie Marlin for giving me this match.
Well, the reality is you all are 1-1, so yeah, Tommy, that's a good idea. Come on out here. Good to have you out. We were just saying that you're 1-on-1. And I think I'm glad that Eddie was able to get it around and arrange another match.
Yeah, first of all, Lance, I'd like to apologize for coming out here on Coco's interview. I know it's your time out here, but I was standing out in the back, and I heard Coco say that he didn't feel that I was going to give him another title shot. Eddie Marlin had to twist my arm. Well, I've always been a true champion. I'll stay a true champion, and nobody had to twist my arm. I've always defended this belt at any time anybody wanted to sign that dotted line. But oh, here comes Big Mouth.
All right, Jimmy. Now, wait.
Wait a minute. No, I'm here in peace. Hey, shut up. I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold it. I'm here in peace. Coco, just back off.
What is it?
I don't have any chains. I don't have chains. I mean, no. Wait a minute. Let me just say something. You know, I've watched some of your matches, man, and I think you do have a lot of possibilities. And I think you're a great junior heavyweight champion right now. But I think one day, well, I'm not even going to beat around the bush. My point is this, brother. I've watched a lot of your matches, and I'd like to have you in the first family. And I think with me, with you, listen. And I think, wait a minute. I think if you under my guidance, baby, the world, we can do anything you wanted to have. The world championship, you name it, we can do it, baby.
No, I understand now. Hold it. You want me in your family?
What? Hey, that's what I'm saying, man.
You're a smart man, right, Hart?
Well, everybody thinks I am.
Well, apparently you're not too smart, because I don't have a manager in my corner. I know you can see that. If I wanted a manager, I'd ask you, Hart. I don't need you coming out here and interrupting my interview or anything like that.
All right,
I don't need a manager.
Okay, well, don't get excited. Here's what I'm saying, though, man. Look, you're going into a match with this man right over here. Listen, I'm going to tell you right that this guy is sneaky. He's treacherous. You turn your back, you trip, you twist your ankle, and I promise you he'll be on you like that, man. I'm telling you, he'll do anything to win that belt. You know it, and I know it. I'm just saying, if I was in your corner with you, right, then I could watch over him, and I guarantee you'll still keep your belt, and I promise you one day, under my guidance, you will be the next world champion. The sky's the limit, baby. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you something, Hart. You might know this man a little bit better than I do. I haven't been here that long. But that's the chances you got to take. That's why I'm a professional wrestler. And apparently you just don't understand what I just said, Hart. Open your ears. I don't need a manager.
All right, wait a minute. Wait, I know. Hey, hold it. I know you're a little excited. He's a little excited out here. I don't think he really meant that. Let me tell you what I'm going to do, though. Rogers, I will be in your corner, and I'm going to prove to you that with me in your corner, you can still be the next world champion one day, because I believe he's a superstar. Hey, baby, it's a deal. It's a deal. You heard it now.
Did you understand
Rogers.
He does not want any manager?
Russell, don't interfere. I heard what he said, and the people did too. I will be in his corner, and I promise you he'll still come away with the junior heavyweight championship belt. Good to have you, baby. I'll be there. Don't worry about it.
Talk, no listen.
When he sees what I can do, I guarantee you he'll sign it, baby.
Yeah.
It's a deal, baby. Good deal.
Yeah, fine, Jimmy. Guy just gets through telling him he doesn't want any manager, and Hart's going to be there as his manager. Yeah, it's a deal. He heard it. Okay, let's get ready for some action and get to the ring. Well, let's see. Do we? Yes, we do. We got that six-man match coming up. Coming right now. Jimmy Hart and the Assassins, they will be involved in the final match.
This is the greatest day of my life. Even y'all saying Hart is a whip ain't going to stop me now, baby. Tell them what we're going to do to the Fabulous Ones, baby.
I'll tell you what, Jimmy Hart, it's all come down to one thing, brother. It comes down to them titles has got to come back home. And the only way possible that we can see fit to get you guys back in the ring is put up something that's dear to us, brother. Put up something that's been around for years. As a trademark in professional wrestling, brother. Over the years, the Assassins right here, this mask is a trademark. And for the last years in professional wrestling, this is one of the most dynamite teams ever to step into business. I'm going to tell you something, guys. When this mask goes on the line against that World Championship trophy that we was railroaded out of by Eddie Marlin and this whole promotion, when this mask goes on the line, brother, there's a lot of other things going on the line, too. There's two men. There's two hearts, brother, like one. And I'll tell you something, Fabs. When you take this off, brother, you have ruined a legend. So you come on down there if you think you're man enough, if it's down in your heart deep enough to take something that has been a legend over the years, you come on, baby, and you're in for the fight of your life, I guarantee. Jimmy Hart, I got one promise to make to you, brother. People are going to have a whole different outlook on the Assassins, brother. They're going to know down deep in their heart and way back that the legend will live on, brother, because you're looking at the two greatest masked men ever to wrestle in the world of professional wrestling today.
Okay, we got action coming up as the Assassins into the ring. Headbutt. Jimmy Hart put over the top of him. Cornette getting the referee up. Oh, no. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Telling, and he goes after the Assassin. Ooh, Jimmy's got the money. I tell you, that was some kind of bizarre, too. And let me remind you and ask you, please, under no circumstances ever jump up in the ring like that. We certainly don't want anybody hurt, and that would have been an instant where it could have happened in there. It was a wild moment, I'll tell you, for a living fact. There was another bout we told you a little earlier with Rick and Robert, and joined by Rick Gibson when the R&R went against the team of Condrey, Austin, and Landell. Take a look at a few of these highlights.
Landell, Austin, and Condrey sticking around, Lance. The Dutch is a one-man army with that.
Yeah, you don't see. Oh, look at here! Rock and Roll Express and Rick Gibson roaring out to the ring. Condrey, Austin, and Buddy Landell. We haven't seen Rick in a long time. I'm talking about Rick Gibson because Rick Morton and Robert Gibson have been doing so well together. The referee has rung the bell, and we're off and running. And now it's Austin and Morton going at it. Here's a tag on Robert Gibson. Big drop kick. Well, we got them all six going at it. Landell and Rick Morton, Rick Gibson and Dennis Condrey, Robert Gibson and Norvell, and now Robert over, and the referee says, let's stop it. Don't blame Paul Morton at all for stopping. It really was out of hand. Let me tell you, the feelings were running extremely high in there, and they were some kind of ready, all of them, for action. With the Rock and Roll Express joined by Rick Gibson against Condrey, Austin, and Landell. There will be a return match Monday night, so I thought I would bring that to your attention. Okay, we're going to take time out, and then we're going to be back, and you'll see the R&R Express joined by Rick Gibson in our next bout coming up in just a moment. Hansen, as a result of a bunkhouse match with Austin Idol, where he blasted, physically, promoter Eddie Marlin and all was suspended from the area. And Hansen had some comments to make about that suspension and other things.
You know, I got my horse all lathered up outside. I had to ride it 62 miles to Amarillo here to make this tape. Because, you see, I can't come to Memphis, Tennessee no more because Eddie Marlin, the promoter, and this Austin snot-nosed idol have got together to keep me out. Now, I know I'm going to tell everybody what happened. Everybody knows the rules of a bunkhouse match. Everybody knows that there's no disqualification, that anything goes. Well, Austin Idol, when you found out that you were hooked into a match like that, you and Eddie Marlin got together. You and Eddie Marlin got together and said, we got to stop Stan Hansen. The only way we can stop him, we can't beat him, so let's suspend him. So I got them two bald heads of theirs together, and they started thinking of a way to get me out of Memphis, Tennessee. But they forgot one thing, that right is on my side. And another thing, Jimmy Hart's there, and he's got batteries of lawyers, and we're going to take it all the way to the Supreme Court. You cannot keep me out of the state of Mississippi. You cannot keep me out of Memphis, Tennessee. And I got to clear my mouth every time I say that city. I'm going to be back, Idol. I'm going to be back, Marlin. I'm going to be back, Jerry Lawler, because I'm coming and nobody is going to keep me out.
Memphis, Tennessee, listen up. This is your leader talking to you, Jesse the Body Ventura, Southern Heavyweight Championship champion. Doesn't really matter. You know, I want to tell you what I've been doing. I travel all the way in here from Southern California. Beautiful Sunshine, California. And what happens to the body? I come to Memphis, Tennessee, and I get a cold. I get germs. Can you imagine that? Germs inside my perfect body. And worse than that, they're Southern germs, trash germs. But I'm fighting my colds off, and I'm defending my Southern Heavyweight Championship against anybody. Let me tell you something, Memphis. I got something else in mind now. I'm the champion arm wrestler in all of wrestling. There's nobody, and I mean nobody, that can latch onto my 22-inch gun and put it on the table. I'll beat anybody arm wrestling. So I'm issuing a challenge right now, and I give pretty fair Las Vegas odds, 10-1. If a man wants to bet $10, I'll put up 100. If he wants to bet 100, I'll put 1,000. If somebody really wants to get with it and put up $1,000, the body will put up 10,000. That goes for all of them out there. King Jerry Lawler, you listening up? Superstar Bill Dundee, the midget on Fantasy Island, are you listening? And anybody else in Memphis Wrestling, the body is here. Accept the challenge. Lock up. Arm wrestle Jesse the Body Ventura and lose your dough, Daddy.
Okay. Their masked legends, Stan, Steve. We were just saying the Assassins stood out here. We're talking about what a legend their masks are, and they got them on the line going against you guys with the titles.
That's right. You know, Lance, they came to us before. You remember back when we didn't have anything to offer to put up on the titles, against the titles, and the only thing they could come up with was Stan's Corvette. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, Stan's Corvette. Well, now they come back, and Jimmy Hart comes to us and wants to know what he can put up on the line. So they had two cars for us to choose from with the Assassins. What kind of cars were those?
I think one of them's got a 1953 Rambler American, and the other one's so fat he rides around in a Greyhound bus.
Obviously not to the likings of the fans.
You don't want those cars, do you, brother?
Hey, I've got no use for either one of those cars. So the only thing is, and I heard the sad story, the assassin came out here and pointed at the camera. I guess he's pointing at us, and he says, you're going to be facing a legend. Well, we've been facing a lot of legends, it seems, lately, and if the only way to face a legend is head-on, and the fabulous ones are going to walk in with the world titles that we took from the legends, the Assassins, and we're going to leave with them. It's just as simple as that. But not only are we going to leave with them, we're going to leave them with a new face, their own. They'll get to see what they look like themselves.
Can you imagine how ugly those guys have to be. It's going to be totally... I want everybody to bring their cameras Monday night and have your flash and have your zoom lens, the big wide angle, because those guys are so big and fat, you can need a wide angle lens to get it all in. But have your cameras ready, because those hoods are going to come off Monday night, brother. I'm going to see a lot of flash bulbs going...
Get a look at the assassins in there. Well, I tell you, it does have the aspect of this, that if those masks are gone, those legendary masks, maybe we'll get rid of the assassins, too.
Well, it's just this one step right after the other, Lance. You know, we've seen, we've conquered, and now all that's left is to run them off.
Okay.
That's all that's left.
You hear it from the fabulous ones, Stan and Steve, and we're looking forward to seeing that action coming up Monday night. Hey, appreciate you coming out. Monday night. Good luck to you. Okay, we're going to give Dave an opportunity to bring us up to date on what's happening out of town, okay?
And there's a lot of action beginning tonight in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Stan and Steve will be there. Fabulous one.
Guy, what's the problem?
The opponent's unable to come back, so they need to go to dressing room.
No wonder, because they used a pile driver.
Oh, come on, wait a minute. Let me just say this. If they can't, we came down here to wrestle, man. Hey, there's got to be somebody in the back that wants to wrestle, so I'm issuing a challenge. Anybody with enough guts out there to come out here? Yeah. Do I have to go to the back and get $1,000 out of my billfold? I'll put $1,000. I'll put anything up. Come on, we want to wrestle. We'll wrestle the audience. I don't care. Has anybody got enough guts in the back to come out here? Evidently not. Evidently. Huh? You and Dave want to wrestle. Get somebody, baby.
Pile drivers and everything else.
We came down here to wrestle. Come on. Come on. Oh, look, gutless wonders. Look, they're hiding under the tables. Come on, baby. Anybody? Are you hiding back there? Come on, Mr. Coffee. Wake somebody up, man. I got a grant. I'll go get $1,000. I'll bring it out here. You may get $1,000 to bring it out. Come on, we ain't leaving till we wrestle, baby.
I don't think they want any part of you and your assassins after seeing the kind of...
Come on, Russell. Call somebody. Call anybody.
Jimmy, Donovan, and Ken Raper.
Well, I guess we found out these are the real. You know what? These are legends, baby. I guess the fans or anybody else are legends in their own mind, huh? Come on, boys. Anybody got enough guts to step out here?
You find out.
Dundee, anybody. We'll bring anybody out here, man.
You guys can leave now. Your opponents aren't going to be coming out here. You win. They can't come back out.
They can't come back out. Can you believe that?
One fall on a disqualification.
Well, we got a bunch of crybabies and sissies out here, man. Come on, where are they? Come on, anybody. We'll take anybody. I'll go get $1,000. Maybe somebody will come out then. Okay, I'll get $1,000.
Get some money too.
Well, the assassins, we will not have the final, the second fall of that one, and it's probably a good thing anyhow, Dave, because it was very one-sided.
Let me tell you something, Hart. Obviously, those two young boys back there are too hurt to come out here. He's out here crying for 2 men. Well, brother, you got 2 men right here. They're going to kick some cans.
Whoa, the fabulous one answering the call. You want some action, Jimmy? You got some action. Stan and Steve.
Karate's illegal. Clean using karate, that's illegal.
You wanted action. Here you are. You didn't have to even get your $1,000. Steve working on the mask of one of the assassins. Stan fires the other one in. Though their masks aren't at stake in this brawl here today, they may very well be. And the assassins hit the floor. As Stan and Steve listen to all of Hart's big mouth that they could put up with, and the fabulous ones come on out, have themselves just a large hunk of the large assassins as they pounded them around. A team that's in great shape. TWA World Tag Champions, and boy, they did a number on the assassins. I thought the mask... Final parting words, Stan says they want some men. They don't have to look very far, and by golly, I'll tell you one thing for a fact. They took care of business, didn't they?
They did indeed. Hart stood out here and yelled for it seemed like 2 minutes or so. Does anybody come out here? I'll get $1,000. Well, Stan and Steve appeared, and it wasn't long. They saw one of the assassins crawling for the door over there, and Hart helping him out.
Gone, and he almost lost the mask in the process. We're going to take time out now. We're going to be back.